fair bit of that possible here.
Rise into Sylas is very strong, and Karas has had this R5 pick kind of cooking. This pick feels very good into Sylas too, but also very risky, especially when you consider the Sejuani that is here. So can't block all angles of aggression as Karas now in this game.
But Sylas is pretty strong in that department as well. Dangerous times for Bro. We'll see how they go here in game number 1.
Wait, what? I don't even understand the sentence. Wait, what are you even saying?
Well, I couldn't actually commit to saying that it's good in any way, shape, or form, so I had to try and figure out a way to just not say it or to have 0 sample size. So I went for it, and it didn't quite work out from the bottom lane.
Yeah, which is not surprising considering it's the Halo Blades Ashe Forest lane. And look at this. Don't have Q, can't trade.
Did you notice Henna's mobility in that trade?
Was he cleansed and then he went a little bit faster for a second. He was
and dashed.
Yeah,
because he has that level 1.
But before he cleansed, you know, it felt like maybe he's not that mobile even with any.
Oh, Umpty's coming though. Looking for the level 2 gank, everyone. As Envy realizes that he's dead, or is he? As there is the E flash from Umpty, who wants to kill Kyle, but it's a great flash. And they don't have any summoner spells, but they have their lives.
Yeah, Sejuani coming down here too. Willer is going to be able to salvage this. Okay.
Well, we're going to go for a dive. Let's see whether this one's going to work as the teleport is going to come forward. Hannah surviving. Envy once again taking a big old turret shot, but that is mid lane. It's a disaster for Bro.
Envy's first-person view on the flash chase here.
I liked it. Just respecting the Lee Sin.
Yeah. I just don't see it. I think he probably could have gone back. But either way, look, he took the safe option. It looked cool. Umpty.
Oh, yeah. Umpty knows that there's no real good options as far as ways to get out of here. Permafrost going to come through, and Umpty is real dead. Bertle going to grab that one. That's first blood.
Unfortunately, unsuccessful, as now the Sejuani is back bottom side, so Willer can help his bottom 2v2 push back out.
Ooh, okay, there is the stun as Umpty's going to turn up, but that's a solo kill for Closer. He will be taken in response, and there's assist gold there, so technically it's a trade up there for Bro, but the aggression from Closer, that is very scary. Likely the lethality version of the Varus. Umpty, pretty good timing here, but still.
죽긴 하겠다.
미드 커버 pretty good hands on this guy.
Yeah. A little bit, get somebody to half health and then just press R on him.
Yeah, giving Closer an execute. That
you
seems
think he'll try to use it with this bottom duo here? Like, you think he might try to kill the solution? I don't know.
Do they have setup CC? Oh yeah, they do.
Wait, here's one.
As you can see, a couple of them actually.
Where's Millers?
Oh my goodness, the W empowered. Okay, Morgan might just be dead. Bertle misses one of them. Oh, dodges another Morgan. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Hops on his head. And he goes down. If you miss enough Cassante abilities, apparently you can lose the 1v1. Having a break.
Yeah, so Bertle decides he's going to ghost for this. No Narbar, so he can pull him out of the turret. The Morgan is just sitting here setting up hyper procs. The flash is really good. Actually, I thought he flashed in the bush. He just walked into it. Hops on him to finish him as the Qs miss. The coordination needs to be better to set up these picks. Otherwise, the comp can't work. Okay, this time it's good.
Yeah, there it is. That's the chain CC that we were looking for.
Okay, caster blessing.
Yep. Wolf, is that what you were looking for?
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, no, I'm all right with that one, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, there we go. Closer, his way of avoiding the event horizon is by just jumping over it. Arrow is available. Someone on Bro is about to die, aren't they?
Yeah, we just don't know who yet.
Not yet.
Umpty's the most likely target right now.
Absolutely. Closer is going to land the chains as the arrow is going to go wide, so that's certainly good news. Nara ultimate going to be stolen here by Closer, but he is going to go down very, very low, and he falls! Bro are going to prove me wrong! As that is a huge Nara into the wall. Willer, Umpty over, and he didn't want to go there. And it's going to be Bertle punishing him. They go 1 for 1. Closer dying, though. Very, very important here for Bro because he is so, so strong right now.
Yeah. I'd like to lock in that purchase now.
Well, Kyle is going to find an arrow. It's a very nice cleanse from Hannah. As Umpty is in position. They get a control ward down. Morgan's Narbar is gorgeous. As it's not going to be the steal, but the Nara is going to go off into the Varus, but there's a better Gnar in this game, and Morgan's going to be taken down. It's a double kill. Henna trying to be the hero, but I just don't think it's going to work. He's abducted and absconded. You don't necessarily have the range, and when Viger is picked up, then range does become like, gets put under a microscope as Henna takes so much damage here.
On the flank angle, flash kick.
All right, Envy is going to throw him a Chains of Corruption. Tidal Wave is going to fly through as they do manage to take down the Varus. Umpty will be punished for it, but it's a 1-for-1. And if you're the losing team, you always take the 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, usually, generally speaking.
It's okay, Morgan in the bouncy castle and can't get to Mega Gnar in time.
The problem
he will
is
fall down.
Yeah, Birdall has actually just got them kind of trapped here as the super minions are getting escorted by Closer.
Arrow will connect there. Not a lot of ability to dodge that one as Karras only takes half of his health bar. Should be able to at least keep himself alive.
Umpty's getting a dragon.
He's going to take that Drake. That objective scoreline going to look a little bit better here.
Bounty gold?
There it is, bounty gold. Okay. All right.
All right, he's looking for
They didn't lose the third inhibitor.
He doesn't have flash, but he's got the kick. Who do you kick, though?
Dream. The Wallop's going to come down. There's the kick onto the Cassante. Pushes him forward, but he just ults his way out. And Umpty's immediately going to be punished for it. Cassante just gets his revenge straight away. The hop from Morgan. He goes through the base gate as Birdall is going to let him live for now. But I think that this Nexus is not going to be given the same treatment. The chains just barely miss onto Karras, who slinks back to the fountain. Live Sandbox. This looks like a team that I was watching a few weeks ago here in the LCK, not the one that has had more slumping experiences. Closer, welcome back, my friend. Your Silas looking as fantastic as ever. I don't know. It's either brave or silly to leave Varus up for Envy. Right? It's been one of his best champions. The times that Liv Sandbox have really struggled is when...
And I like the draft way better for Liv Sandbox.
Yeah, once again, I feel like Liv Sandbox have found something really, really cool. But the Poppy Vega interaction of being able to heroic charge through the event horizon, that's kind of cool. Kind of into that. I don't know whether that interaction in and to itself is enough to make this something that I'm very happy about. 3 games is on the line here. We need Bro to bring it back. Top out of the rift for game number 2.
Although I always have to make this clear, like the Jinner flag I have in my house is from the StarCraft 2 team that won the last season of Pro. They were actually the best team.
Yeah.
It was Maru and Rogue on that team. It's a really good roster.
Even in StarCraft 2, wasn't the Jinner players also really good in StarCraft 2?
Yeah, they were like, the StarCraft 2 Jinner team was actually pretty consistently like a top 3 team.
Yeah.
As once again, Umpty coming mid lane, but Willer is here.
Yeah, Cage is going to be set up as Willer moves on over, and Closer holds on to the flash. And
super patient.
That Willer is going to be able to help him as Hook is going to connect here towards this bottom side. Effort taking a lot of damage as Envy. He's got Infernum and Gravitum, but it's not quite enough right now. He's got a lot of Gravitum everywhere. However, not actually able to make it work out for them as far as the health trades are concerned. And Kyle standing in front as, okay, Envy going to be taken down there for first blood, but it's a 1-for-1 in the end. Still to run away. This wave should be pushing towards Morgan now as there's the flash forward. Gets the flash out of Morgan there, not taking the ghost on the Cassante this time around. And he says, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, that was a really interesting call. Okay, hold up.
Yeah, that's a heroic charge into the wall.
Yeah.
As Closer going to have to use his flash, and a hook going to connect onto Henna once again. Gravitum going to come through. Willer, can he actually find the Q is the question. There it is. They'll take the Nami instead. Some fish for dinner here. Well, the Liv Sandbox bottom lane, they will get the kill lead.
Umpty a little bit late here to the party. Kyle once again going to take the kill, but this time they're going to be able to push this through and try to get some plate gold. Umpty needs to be careful about sticking around here. Weaver's Wall available for Closer.
Yeah, and all right, now he's going to get pushed into that wall. And level 6 was collected there by Karras, so Primordial Blast was down as, all right, Willer, he's just going to go over and Henna. Oh my goodness, that was so sick from the Liv Sandbox jungler.
That was so sick. Lead here picked up for Nautilus. It's going to be even less impactful, unfortunately. But if they could turn this into an early Drake, it would be great, as there's no vision here. Effort!
Oh dear, straight into the hook. Q is going to land there as well as Depth Charge is trying to set up for another one, but Envy throws his Moonlight Vigil towards Effort, who is going to heal. but Henna not going to be able to offer enough damage back there.
So talking about using your leads, well, this is how you do it. And get the support there with no vision in the tri-bush. They go over the wall. Yeah. And Umpty is getting hounded down by Kyle.
Yeah, he's going to have to slink off into his jungle as Morgan, oh, he could be in trouble. That's a great Q to interrupt there, but it does not matter whatsoever. Q is going to be blocked by a minion, but that means the Bertle grabs that kill, and as a Jax, you're feeling fantastic.
They might get a plate here with this Herald. They're just going to group for it, and no one's down here because they're playing top side.
Morgan, don't do it to him. Just cut the video. Oh, no. Well, that is some plate gold going over to Henna and Effort.
Yeah.
And they do need the money.
They do.
But there are a lot of fires around this Rift Wolf.
Yeah, there are. I mean, Closer's having a good time here in mid. He actually is looking for a solo kill right now.
Yeah. Karis in a little bit. There's so many threaded volleys here. As Closer, that's a really nice flash. Seismic shove going to miss though. Still doesn't matter. As Bro going to look for this top side. So there is the punishment. They said something bad to our Lord, and he went down, and so they punished immediately.
Thing that we had a few days ago.
Oh, that's true. All right, Closer is going to come forward. We've got to fight for Shirley, of course. That's how you're supposed to do it. It's a decent ult to come through from Umpty, as the Event Horizon does secure one, but he makes his way back. Willer not going to get the greatest kick, though. As Morgan gets over the wall, Bertle is going to dance after him as Envy collects that kill with the Gale Force. In goes Willer, but oh! The counter-strike straight into the Seismic Shove is gorgeous, and he gets the Steadfast Presence with the Resonating Strike. All right, Depth Charge going to follow Umpty over. He gets knocked up. Bubble is decent defensively there as the hook is going to pull him back, and Closer, of course, turns up. Whoa! That is a gigantic ultimate from Umpty from the grave.
I got him, though. This Bertle can actually prep the top wave, and Baron is spawning in a minute, and I think they can actually just start it on spawn, frankly.
Yeah, probably. Double stun does come through there. What does it mean? Karis is dead. Perhaps that is it, as Morgan going to get taken down very, very low. Not looking that tanky with the amount of advantages that Live Sandbox have picked up for themselves. Seismic Shove connects onto the Nami, and it just looks like they're showing off now, Wolf. I mean, if a Poppy's in a game, everyone's flying. Is he going to find the dead turret? That wasn't the greatest one, but Willer is going to turn up. There it is. Oh my goodness, this damage is insane. But Henna is going to chase after Envy, and he is taken down. Morgan may have to sacrifice himself for it as Bertle wants to find the counter-strike. He doesn't quite get there, and that is a great counter-kill. Onto this Lee Sin. Hook barely misses as Closer is the last hope, and it is going to be enough. Another baby cage is going to come in, but he just walks around inside it. He's absolutely fine.
And the Bloodthirster. No Immortal Shield Bow, but still, he's just so hard to kill.
Well, Umpty is going to use the Steadfast Presence decently, finds the Poppy Copter onto multiple members, and now Closer's trying to get singled out here, but Karis gets flicked back. Oh, the ulti not going to work out because Seraph exists. They find a stun with the Event Horizon, as now into the backline goes Bertle. I don't know about that one. That was definitely a bit disjointed. The Nami moving in from the north wasn't even there for the majority of that one.
Yeah. But Bertle's on the flank.
You connects there from Willer, but onto a minion. As Hook is going to connect onto Morgan. Event Horizon as well. That should be a kill onto the Nautilus. Henna locks that one down, and now Bertle has to be careful. Does leap strike his way out as Moonlight Vigil misses, but the Q landed. And dang. Yeah, Weaver's Wall just going to block them off here as they try to get over. Seismic Shove is fantastic though as Kyle. He gets on in as now Bertle. He's charging up the counter-strike. Can he find his avenue? But I don't think so because Kyle just explodes.
Yeah, got to be careful.
Oh dear, there's a counter-strike, but it's not really going to be the greatest. The Bertle's just dead. I don't know about that one. That was not the play, I don't think.
They're going to look for that fight.
Baron isn't going down super quickly here as they should be able to at least scry what's going on. Event Horizon goes down as, oh no, Willer! That was not it. The Event Horizon lasted for just long enough.
Considering the game state, like everyone like stood up and golf clapped.
Yeah, okay, got it. Well, there is a Weaver's Wall as Seismic Shove is going to interrupt the ultimate from the Poppy. Great knock up there with the depth charges. Morgan's going to be the first one to be taken down, and it looks like Live Sandbox want to get serious, but it's another Event Horizon that works very, very well.
Yeah. It's time for the flip.
It is time. As oh,
get your spatulas out.
Well, at least there is a Vega in this game, so we already have the spatulas out. We get like 5 of them.
Bertle?
As Bertle is in a lot of trouble. getting chunked here as Weaver's Wall is going to separate Morgan. But he's going to be able to make it out. And so never you mind. Oh, Closer. He gets caught in the bubble and he's just dead. That is the pick they were looking for. Bertle, he thought that it was him, but it's Closer that pays for his sins. And Liv Sandbox now lying in wait in this brush. Hook is going to come through. The desperation play comes down. Event Horizon is going to have Kyle inside it as... Okay, Bertle is going to be taken. And Envy is still huge. If these hooks keep landing, it's a big opportunity for Aphelios damage.
Gotta watch out for Henna in this brush, though.
How many years do you have, Envy? This is going to need some serious heroics. This bubble is going to go wide. That hook might have been game-winning from Kyle as they managed to get the pick at the beginning. How is this still kind of okay for Liv Sandbox? I don't understand. Morgan is going to be taken down for the double kill, and look at Envy. He is just steamrolling towards this team. But I think that you might want to use that ultimate on Envy. The guy is too big, and that's an ace.
Oh, they're just going to push to end it. Looks like not even going to touch the Elder. What great play from Envy and Kyle in this critical moment as Closer is caught trying to save Bertle. Nice stopwatch, by the way. Doesn't use it. He hasn't used it. They're not using them, and I think they're not going to use it at the end of this game either. Could have tried to stopwatch the Event Horizon, but the timing on that is so difficult to pull off when you're on the edge and you can't predict it. Doesn't matter, though. Envy, longer-term damage than the Solution, longer-term damage than this Veigar. It looks like Liv Sandbox are going to end this game.
They're going to try to. Henna is still available, though, as there's the ulti from Humpty.
So much damage, though.
Oh, man, look at this. Envy's just going to walk at him. Henna, he does go golden, but so does Envy. Presses the Q button with his Severum, and that is the 2-0. It's a bit sad for the Bro Leavers, and it's also a bit sad for us that wanted to have more League of Legends. Look at the gold between Henna and Envy here as well. A little bit of a handshake.
Thank you very much, guys. We are here joined by Closer and Envy for the PUG interview. Liv Sandbox with this win over Bro, they are now back on the 5th place. To start off, how do you feel about this win, Closer? Game 2 was so dicey, so I'm so relieved that we were able to get the win in the end. What about you, Envy? I'm so happy that I got the PUG, we won, and we are continuing the winning streak. And Closer, with this additional PUG point, you are now on the 3rd place on the standings. How do you feel? I didn't see this coming, but I'm so happy that I got so many PUGs. I think I did pretty well, so I'm so proud of myself. And Envy, I want to go back to the first game. I think you guys were having a great feeling since you guys secured both Varus and Ashe in the pick and ban. Yeah, I mean, even though Ashe got nerfed a little bit, together with Varus and going up against Lucian Nami, like it was pretty good, you know, looking at the matchup itself. And Liv Sandbox was able to start off the great with a awesome comp. And Closer, a lot of people actually say due to the recent nerf in Doran's shield, Sylas is no longer that good. What do you think about that? Well, still, if you are as good as I am, good at Sylas, well, you can still play Sylas. And we are seeing more and more Veigar in the LCK. How do you see this champion right now? I think Veigar is also pretty good right now. It's pretty strong. And Envy, game 2, you blind picked Aphelios with a lot of confidence. Tell us about it. So we are almost nearing the end of the second round, so we pretty much have a full understanding of the opponent's preference and tendency. So at certain circumstances, first pick Aphelios is pretty good actually. So we knew what Bro was going to opt into, so we were not afraid to go for the blind Aphelios. And Closer, you got a solo kill onto the opponent Veigar with your Talia. How did you see that angle? Could you break it down for us? Because, like, does it happen often? No, it's more about surviving the lane matchup, but I just wanted to mess up with him, and then he kind of took the fight, and luckily I got the kill.
여쭤볼 게 있는데 탈리아의 W 스킬이 오늘 적중률이
And
매우 높더라고요.
today, your Talia was landing all of the seismic shove today in this game, which is not that easy. So is there any tip on using that skill?
하면서 한 번 더 꺾어서 쓰면 맞더라고요.
So you have to think twice, you know? You have to do the mind game. You have to act like you're going to use the W and then you don't, and then you actually use it later. You have to play with their mind. And I have a replay ready, which was the final team fight in game number 2. Well, this was not a very good fight for you guys to take because you guys got outnumbered, but still Envy, you secured a quarter kill and led your team to win. Yeah, we were in a very bad position here, but if we actually get pushed back by the opponents, then Bro could have just taken the Elder. So I just wanted to hide in the brush and go for a fight. And then it kind of worked, so I was so relieved. And then afterwards, after that, you know, our bait play in the brush, it was so easy. And that decision to find the angle hiding in that brush was so on point. And Envy, what do you want to improve on as you guys are heading into the playoffs pretty soon? Well, to be honest, in game 2, I think we won because our mid and jungle played so well, but I died too many times in teamfights, so yeah, I left too much to be desired in teamfights, so I really want to improve on that. And Lip Sandbox, your very final opponent of the regular season is Hana Life Esports. How are you going to prepare for that matchup? Last time I watched Hana Life play, and it seemed like their form is so on point right now, so we gotta prepare as hard as we can for that matchup in order to end the season on a good note. I think Viper, you know, he's an excellent AD carry. I'll always watch his stream, so I hope we can have a good game together and learn a lot from him. And this will be the end of the interview from Envy, closer from Leap Sandbox, and I'm going to pass it back to Valdez Chronicler and Ox. Thank you.